Yo, what's up, guys? So today we're gonna be taking a look at our Valmonica ABC deck. So the Valmonica cards are coming out at the end of August in the OCG, and essentially there are two main deck monsters, and both of them essentially have the same in-hand effect. You discard another card, and then you can activate the one and the other as scales, and they have scales 3 to 5. So on their own, the deck is not really good, if I'm going to be honest with you, but they are a very nice scale engine for rank 4 decks, especially in ABCs, because the archetype does have a field spell that can search either monster. And ABCs already should be playing Revolution Synchron, so that's another engine to help with your consistency in ABCs. So it does really raise the ceiling of ABCs. So one of the big problems with ABCs was that you had like a bunch of monsters that don't really do anything on their own. All the pieces don't do anything on their own, so being able to just discard something and then have a full scale is really good for the deck. So we play the engine in ABCs. So over here, this is the first duel against Dark Magician. Right, so we do a basic combo. We have about 3 interruptions, and they have a few options in their hand. They activate Branded Fusion, which aim to remove their fusion monster. And then over here we make Underworld Goddess. So I was anticipating a Dragoon. So because of the ABC pieces, we could just chain block the Dragoon and then negate its effects. Yeah, and then since that was main phase 2, he can't get rid of any of my cards anymore, so he just scoops. So here's another duel against Dark Magician. We don't see the Valmonica cards, so basically we're just playing the ABC engine. Bujin Link is very good in the deck. Allows you to make Kyogigan X, who can actually search for Revolution Synchron, and then you can go into your Ancient Fairy Dragon plays into Crystal Wing, and in the OCG you can go into Chaos Ruler to help dig for your pieces, or dig for the Valmonica Pendulum monsters, because they are light and dark, so you can add them off of Chaos Ruler. So over here we have 4 disruptions, and they don't really have much because they used 2 hand traps, and then the hand traps didn't actually do anything, so that's GG. Right, so this is a match against Branded. So they have Super Poly in hand. It's not too useful against this deck, but it can get rid of 1 threat. And then they have the Bysteals. This deck really hates Bysteals. Really hates Bysteals. So being able to resolve multiple effects, just like searching for a bunch of different pieces, is incredibly helpful. But if they have like 2 Bysteals in hand, that's just usually too much to get back from, to come back from. So there they just scoop. They had Branded Fusion in hand, but you know, there were still too many negates. We could have just like negated Branded Fusion, and they couldn't stop that. So this is against, I think this guy's playing pure Valmonica with the Summon a Monk engine. But the problem is the cards don't actually do enough. With just the engine, like, you don't even have enough, so he scoops there. You don't even have enough like burn and like life point gain effects to actually fill the conditions to summon the Ling monsters, because you need like 3 counters on your Pendulum monsters to even summon the Ling monsters. And yeah, the deck is just not good on its own. So here we've got Hungry Burger Turbo. So we've got full combo here. They've got a few like interruptions, but we just have too much gas. ABC is a deck where, you know, if they just like simply remove your monsters from the field, that's not enough to stop you, because your monsters will trigger and then you'll get another card. So removing your monsters is not an effective strategy. I think it probably should have waited for like summoning monsters or something to hit the field. you know, because his engine is working, like he's interrupting the deck, but like, you know, ABC cards, they trigger returning cards from the graveyard to the hand or searching for cards. So yeah, his removal effects are not helping him out here. Right, so we get rid of his monster, attack over. He still has some options in his hand, but like there aren't really any plays that he can do that will threaten us. Yeah, because attributing is it's part of the effect, it's not a cost. So you can just chain, you know, ABC Dragon Buster and then get your ABC cards out, and then, you know, so he scoops, he sees it's just too much to handle. Alright, so here he starts with Fenrir. Alright, so we don't have any hand traps again, but we've got combo. So in this deck you play triple Regulus, because Regulus can actually be an extender for you, because he equips an ABC monster to himself when he summons himself from the hand, and then since it's a union you can just summon it, so that'll allow you to reuse its effect. Incredibly useful. So he just scoops there, Underworld Goddess. So that's it for the duels. So this is the deck list currently. Triple Regulus card is just too good to not play 3 of. 1 copy of Driver. You don't really want to draw Driver. If you do draw him, it's you can still equip him from the hand with this card. Yeah, with this card, so it's okay. And then you max out on the pieces, the ABC pieces, even Sea Crush Wyvern, just 3 copies of all of them. You know, you want to maximize your chances of having a level 4 plus like Revolution, and also for the Bujin Link, because you need level 4 in hand and in the graveyard to resolve his effect. So 1 copy each of the Valmonica cards. Still in testing. It's multiples are okay, because you can just pendulum summon them from the hand, and then if you use them as link material you can just summon them from the extra deck later on, because the scales will remain face up. So I could see using more than 1 copy each, but for now just one. And then obviously triple Revolution, you always want to see him. Ash Blossom, right? Desires, this deck definitely wants to see more cards in hand. Obvious Terraforming, triple Tuning, we want to see Revolution. 3 unauthorized reactivation, basically like a pseudo Union Hanger, and then 1 copy of this Colosseum. You don't need more than 1, because you can just add it to your hand. It's just better to add it to the hand with Ancient Fairy Dragon. And then 3 copies of the Valmonica Field Spell. So you favor this over the monsters because of Revolution Synchron. You'd rather just draw this and search for the monster, and if you have Revolution, normal summon the monster, and then you can make Ancient Fairy Dragon, and then you can search for Union Hanger and start your ABC plays like that. 3 Imperm. Then obviously 3 copies of ABC Dragon Buster. Only 1 level 8 Synchro Crystal Wing, Ancient Fairy. Gear Gigan X, you can add your pieces or add Revolution Synchron. Underworld Goddess, very easy to summon in this deck with all the pieces. You always have a lot of like free bodies on the field. Really helpful. Parasol Dragon for OTKs. Apollosa, Phoenix, Little Knight. I might actually play 2 Little Knight and then remove something like maybe Parasol Dragon or something, because it's really good. Cerberus, and then Bujinki Ahashima. Extremely good for your combos. Very nice card. Masquerena, and then 1 copy of Cross Sheep. Another card that you could play is Clipboard Genius. Yeah, Clipboard Genius. Instead of having this face up, because if you tag out with Buster, you can summon 2 pieces to the zones it points to, and then you can add Regulus to your hand. So he's also another option to play. And then the side deck. Yeah, so that's the basic deck. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.